Moderation helps everyone feel safe. All right, da 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 da. How do I, Lord, where do you want this? Where should I put this? Is a better question. If you already given me the vision, so, yeah, just get it done. Get it done. Boom. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Cool. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? All right. So, be honest with you, I was ducking this. I was ducking reading Jonah. I was ducking reading Jonah because I felt like I'm like, bro, there's so much. Like I literally have like this is one page of notes, right? This is one page of notes on the basis of one chapter. I mean, one verse. Well, technically two verses. Verses 1 and 2. This is what I wrote, right? So I was like, Lord, thank you, but like this is a lot. Now verse 3. Verse 3 has three sentences in it. I wrote this on the basis of the first two sentences. My second set of notes on the first two sentences. Are you like you see? I got a lot. I got a lot he giving me. I got a lot he giving me, and I'm just was. I'm gonna lie. I was feeling overwhelmed. I was feeling overwhelmed, and I didn't feel like. Um, you see what I'm saying? Like pictures and everything. I was led to do more, and it was scary. It was scary. That's okay because scary is beautiful when you have somebody who knows what's ahead, right? The unknown, you don't have to know the unknown when you have the one who knows all guiding you. So, do you want to, Miss Ashley, how we doing? I'm thinking maybe we go. So what I'll do is I'll read the first chapter. Lord guide me, so how I did it was, I read it and I kind of went verse by verse. So let's just read the first chapter and then we'll double back. We're children of the Most High God. Okay. The word of the Lord came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it. And preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah but Jonah ran away from the Lord and headed for Tarshish. He went down to Joppa, where he found a ship bound for that port. After paying the fare, he went abroad and sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord. Oh, that's so crazy. How you gonna try to run from God? Then the Lord sent a great wind on the sea, and such a violent storm arose that the ship threatened to break. All the sailors were afraid, and each cried out to his own God, and they threw the cargo into the sea to lighten the ship. Bro, we have so much to break down with that. We have so much to break down, right? But Jonah had gone below deck, where he lay. Ooh. Wow. Bro, tell me why I'm just realizing. So this is Jonah. Wasn't the Lord sleeping in the ship? I'm gonna have to look at some parallels with that, cause what? The Lord was sleeping on the ship. in the midst of the storm. Here we are with another storm. Okay. Come on, let me focus. Let me focus, Lord. Thank you. But Jonah had gone below the deck where he but Jonah had gone below deck where he lay down and fell into a deep sleep. The captain went to him and said, "How can you sleep?" Ooh, hold on. Nah, I need to, cause where's that at? Where's that at? This is crazy. How we doing, Dez? Go. What's up? All right, so then he got into the boat, and the disciples followed him. Suddenly, a furious storm came up on the lake, so that the waves swept over the boat. But Jesus was sleeping. The disciples went and woke him, saying, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." He replied, "You have little faith. Why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, "What kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him." So it's like, if you know the story of Jonah at this point, right? If you know the story of Jonah at this point, oh, that's probably loud. I just thought about that. All right, mic check, mic check. Am I solid? Does it sound solid? I know you probably heard some of the air from the mic, from the fan going. Um, but yeah, what kind of man is this that even the waves obey him? So if you know the story of Jonah, fast forward, right? You just fast forward to Matthew 8, where we're talking about this. He already told you what kind of what he's already shown. It'd be crazy because it'd be right in our face. He just show you like, hey, I've already done this. Like, it's already done. I've already done these things. I've always had this power. It's always been this. It's always been this. You just ain't been paying attention. You just not locked in. You're not locked in, and that's okay. Because I'm still him. All right, fast forward to verse 7. Or no, 6. The captain went to him and said, "How can you sleep? Get up and call on your God. Maybe he will take notice of us so that we will not perish." So when I was reading, okay, no, let me finish, because there's so much. I'm probably going to go over this again tonight. Then the sailors said to each other, "Come, let us cast lots to find out who is responsible for this calamity." They cast lots, and the lot fell on Jonah. So they asked him, "Tell us, who is responsible for making all this trouble for us? What kind of work do you do? Where do you come from? What is your country? From what people are you?" He's like, "Bro, what's up? Where are you from? Who are you? What's going on? Like, I need to know what's going on, because obviously what we got going on is not working." Okay? But I just think, Miss Angel, how we doing? He answered, "I am a Hebrew, and I worship the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land." Okay, do you know how funny that is? For me, I just immediately think about when he eventually spat out, how he spat out on the dry land, and how his trouble was in the sea. Like, it's like boom, 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 boom. Like, it just makes so much sense. This terrified them, and they asked, "What have you done? What have you done?" They knew he was running away from the Lord because he had already told them so. The sea was getting rougher and rougher. So they asked him, "What should we do? What should we do to you to make the sea calm down for us?" What do we got to do? Okay? What do we got to do to make the sea calm down for us? Whatever we got to do to you, let me know. Because obviously you're the problem. So they recognize that he's the problem. Imani, hey. You've got evidence. You're the living proof. Pick me up and throw me into the sea, he replied, and it will become calm. Right? I know that it is my fault that this great storm has come upon us, or upon you, excuse me. Instead, the men did their best to row back to land, but they could not, for the sea grew even wilder than before. Then they cried out to the Lord, "Please, Lord, do not let us die for taking this man's life. Do not hold us accountable for killing an innocent man, for you, Lord, have done as you please." Then they took Jonah and threw him overboard, and the raging sea grew calm. At this, the men greatly feared the Lord, and they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and made vows to him. Think about how he answered. Hebrew. The good news. What do you mean by that? Disorder, check it out. Oh. Okay, yeah. Please. Listen, I'm always open to learning. You're the living proof. You bring God. Tidings we bring. I just think about Happy New Year, or the Christmas songs, or the holiday songs. The tidings we bring for you and your kin. The tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. The good news we bring. Wait. The tidings we bring. The good news we bring to you and your kin. The good news of Christmas and the Happy New Year. I feel like they be distorting everything, man. What does it mean to distort? Good news, glad tidings, a message worth sharing. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for the new little exposure to that. Adonai, Elohim. Imani, you read Jonah? All right. You ready? We can go Jonah real quick. Jonah 1. The word of the Lord came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because the wickedness has come up before me. Okay, so let's really dissect this. Are you ready? You ready to dissect this a little bit? Because this is what stood out to me when I was reading it. Verses 1 and 2. The Lord gave direct instruction. Excuse me. He gave direct instruction. And in his direct instruction, he told Jonah where to go, what to do, and a very special one that we often don't appreciate, a why. He got a why. Think about being a kid, right? And your mom telling you to do something, or your parents telling you to do something, and they tell you why, right? Or they ask you why. Or when